How often do you start something with blazing enthusiasm only to let it fade when the challenges arise? Think about all the dreams abandoned, all the goals left unfulfilled because you couldn't stay consistent. The truth is, the difference between success and failure isn't found in raw talent or fleeting luck. It's found in your willingness to show up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. In the beginning, the excitement and motivation ignite a fire in you. You're fueled by possibility, by the thrill of starting something new. But as the grind sets in and life throws obstacles your way, you find yourself pausing, waiting for the perfect moment. You convince yourself that when you have more energy or when things calm down, you'll get back to it. But that perfect moment is an illusion. If you keep waiting, it may never come. Consistency is more powerful than motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It's bright, it's exciting, but it's unpredictable. It may light up your path for a moment only to dwindle into ashes when challenges appear. Consistency, on the other hand, is like a steady, smoldering fire that refuses to be extinguished even by the strongest winds. It doesn't depend on how you feel on any given day. It simply demands that you keep moving forward regardless of your mood, your energy level, or the circumstances. When the day starts and you're not bursting with energy, when the weight of excuses is heavy on your mind, remember this: consistency doesn't care about your mood. It doesn't care if you're tired, stressed, or even if the weather is against you. It says, I don't care how you feel today, we're doing this anyway. And that is where the magic happens. Every time you choose to act, despite not feeling up to it, you build a habit that becomes a part of who you are. You begin to understand that showing up, even on the toughest days, is what separates the achievers from those who simply dream. The successful individuals in every field, athletes, artists, business leaders, weren't always riding a wave of high motivation. They mastered the art of showing up day in and day out, even when everything inside them urged them to quit. It's the small, consistent actions that build momentum. Each step, however insignificant it may seem, is a building block for the larger structure of your success. When you commit to doing the work every day, those actions compound, and eventually they carry you across the finish line. When everyone else burns out, you'll be the one still pushing forward because you have developed a discipline that doesn't rely on fleeting emotions. Consistency is not about robotic repetition. It's about forging a mindset that values the process over temporary feelings. It's about making your work a non-negotiable part of your life. Imagine a seed planted in the ground. You water it every day, even though you may not see immediate results. Over time, the roots stretch deep, and a garden of abundance begins to emerge. Your daily efforts, though they might feel insignificant at the moment, are the roots that will eventually support a towering achievement. There will be days when motivation vanishes. Days when you wake up feeling drained, when excuses seem more appealing than action. On those days, remember that the habit you've built is what will carry you forward. If you've trained yourself to be consistent, skipping a day or taking a break isn't seen as relief. It feels wrong, like you're betraying your own commitment. That habit becomes part of your identity, a reflection of your relentless determination. Many people fall into the trap of believing that monumental leaps are the only path to success. They wait for that big breakthrough, that stroke of luck, or the perfect alignment of circumstances. But the truth is, success is rarely a single massive leap. It is the accumulation of countless small steps taken consistently over time. Imagine climbing a mountain. You don't get to the summit by leaping the entire distance. Instead, you take one step, then another, each step building on the last until you reach the peak. The journey of consistency teaches you discipline. It forces you to face your own limitations, to overcome the internal wall of doubts, excuses, and fears that try to hold you back. When you confront that wall, when you push through the physical and mental barriers that stand in your way, you chip away at it bit by bit. Each act of perseverance weakens the wall until eventually it crumbles under the weight of your unwavering commitment. There will be moments when every fiber of your being is screaming to give up, when the obstacles seem insurmountable and the effort feels endless. In those moments, the choice is simple. Either you let the excuses win or you push past the discomfort, knowing that each step forward is a victory over your doubts. That inner strength, that determination to fight through even when it's hard, is what makes you unstoppable. Accountability is another key element in this process. No one else is going to ensure you stick to your routine when the initial excitement fades. The responsibility lies solely on you. Holding yourself accountable means setting standards and not compromising on them. It means making a commitment to yourself that you will continue to show up regardless of external circumstances. Write down your goals, make them visible, and review them daily. These tangible reminders will serve as anchors, grounding you in your commitment even on the toughest days. Think about the moments when you've pushed through resistance, when you've shown up despite the exhaustion or the self-doubt. Those moments are what build your character, reinforcing the habit of perseverance. They are the unseen hours that lay the foundation for your future achievement. While the world sees only the final success, you understand that it is the process, the daily grind, the persistence, the discipline that truly creates greatness. Consistency is not glamorous. It's not a flashy display of passion that everyone admires. It is the silent work ethic that you build behind closed doors. It is the early mornings when you force yourself out of bed, the late nights when you keep working even though you're exhausted. These are the moments that define you. They may go unnoticed by the world, but they transform you from within. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of immediate rewards and instant gratification. In today's fast-pacing world, the idea of waiting and investing in long-term success can feel counterintuitive. Yet true success is a long game. It's about enduring the grind, trusting that every small effort is contributing to a larger, inevitable victory. When you build consistency into your daily life, you start to see that every setback is just a setup for a greater comeback. There will be times when progress seems slow, when you can't see the finish line even after days, weeks, or months of effort. But it's during these periods that the habit of consistency is most important. Even if the results aren't immediately visible, every action you take is planting a seed. And if you continue to nurture that seed with relentless effort, one day you will harvest the fruits of your labor. When the moment comes that you face a seemingly insurmountable wall, a wall built of doubts, fears, and excuses, remember that breaking through isn't about having the perfect moment or the ideal conditions. It's about having the discipline to fight through, to keep pushing when every part of you wants to stop. That wall is not a permanent barrier. It's a test of your commitment. Every time you overcome a setback, every time you silence the voice of doubt with the power of your determination, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. In the end, it is the small, consistent steps that lead to monumental success. Success isn't a flash of brilliance or a sudden epiphany. It is the result of countless days of persistent effort. It is the habit of showing up, the discipline of overcoming excuses, and the unwavering belief in the process that transforms dreams into reality. So, force yourself to be consistent. Embrace the journey, no matter how hard or monotonous it may seem. Let every day be a testament to your dedication, a building block in the foundation of your future success. Your consistency is not just a habit. It's your superpower. And with that superpower, there is nothing you cannot achieve.